My name is Brendan Fitzpatrick, and I'm pleased to be joined by Eddie Rodriguez today. He is in the running for the District 6 seat on the Framingham School Committee. Eddie, thanks for joining us today on this rainy day. I don't know if people are going to be able to hear the rain or the thunder or not, but either way, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, right in the storm. Yeah, look, thanks for having me.
I wanted to learn more about your background, especially for people who may not be aware. Tell us about that background and how you got involved in this race in District 6.
Yeah, so background. My name is Eddie Rodriguez, born and raised here in Framingham. Grew up on Kendall Street downtown. Could see City Hall from my house. My parents were town meeting members. My mom has had a beauty salon here for over 35 years in downtown. They taught me a lot of things, but working hard, work ethic was important. Education was always really important in my house. They made sacrifices to make sure that me and my brother really had the best education that they could provide, continue to educate ourselves. So I'm passionate about education. I'm passionate about how education can open doors for all families. But I'm really passionate about how, especially families with backgrounds like mine, it can open doors, it can help them move forward socioeconomically. And, I attended Barberry. I attended Walsh, the bilingual program, the two-way program, great program, very supportive, had a good experience there. Graduated from Marion High School, where I met my wife, graduated from Providence College after that, and career-wise, I'm a commercial financing advisor, helping secure funding for my small and medium-sized business clients. And obviously, me and my wife settled down here. We've got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn as of the last few weeks. So it's a busy house. I'm also a caregiver for my father, who was disabled at the age of 53 by early onset Alzheimer's. Long days, and it takes a special level of discipline to make all the trains run on time. So as far as what went into the decision for me running for school committee now, this kind of starts a little bit in 2020. Obviously, the pandemic created a lot of challenges for everybody in 2020, and it created a lot of unique challenges for the school district, and we're still trying to recover from that. I saw how some kids, subsets of kids, unfortunately, got disproportionately hit harder, and just the way the river flowed. I mean, they didn't quite have the same support structure for remote learning. And fast forward 5 years later, we still haven't recovered back to that pre-pandemic baseline in terms of proficiency scores, performance scores, student achievement scores, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm running, because I want to be part of the solution on that. I want to be able to help everybody break through on that and get beyond that. But I had been keeping engaged on the schools over the years, especially having our kids and knowing that they were going to be going to the schools and us preparing for that. And then the MBTA Communities Act became a central focus in our community last year. And by September of 2024, I really came to the realization that Framingham, all of us, we were at a really important crossroads. And that we all were going to have a healthy anticipation that we were going to have a substantial growth in development, a substantial growth in population growth, and invariably the student enrollment growth that comes with that. So I looked at the numbers, I looked at where we were going to go, and there was a sense of urgency that welled up inside of me. And I said I wasn't going to fix myself into what that specific role looked like, but I wanted to be part of the solution. I wanted to start taking action. I get on the team and start helping in that regard. So I started in September 2024, started making phone calls, started speaking to anyone and everyone that I could that could impart any feedback, any input. Started talking to teachers, teachers' aides, staff, administration, the superintendent. I started speaking to students, family members, parents, coaches, city council members, school committee members, just to get a good idea, size up what we were looking at, potentially identify bottlenecks that were limiting us from where we wanted to be, all the results that we want to achieve. And I learned a lot, and I'm grateful for everybody who shared that information with me. But one piece of consistent feedback that I kept receiving was, if the opportunity opens up, if the position opens up, a good role for you to get into would be the District 6 school committee seat. So sure enough, Valeriana Viani, who I appreciate all her contributions and her service in that seat, she decided to move on to other endeavors and did not seek re-election. So after some reflection, meditation, prayer, and and people really asking me to represent them on some key priorities that would move the school district forward. I decided I'd pull papers. I decided that I would run, and that's what I'm committed to, is representing my constituents on these key priorities.